Hey everybody, it's Philip Miles here, better known as the Wanderlust in our league. I'm sitting out here in my shed today because, to be honest with you, my wife's got me in the doghouse. Because since I've been number one 3 weeks in a row now, she just can't stand living with me. So now I'm shacking up out here in the shed. But in all sincerity, it's funny. A few years ago, I didn't know anything about football. I didn't play football. My son plays football, so he's into it. We got into it. And my brother and I put together a little league, invited some people in, and thus was born the Roughing the Pasture Fantasy Football League. For the first few years, I was last. I was terrible. I would make stupid decisions, make bad trades, make bad draft picks. My wife would constantly tell me I'm overthinking it. But here we are, third season in, and I've been number one a few weeks in a row. I'm not bragging. I mean, it is a little passive-aggressive brag. But in all sincerity, I'm bringing it up because it just goes to show a couple of things. Number one, it's just a game. It's a fantasy football league. It's just a group of guys having a good time. It's not very serious, no money on the table. We're just trying to have fun and make watching football on Sundays a little bit more interesting. Number two, anything can happen. You don't have to be great at football or know a lot about sports to somehow manage to eke out a 6-1 record and still be number one 3 weeks running. So I am a living testament to the fact that in fantasy football, anything can happen. Number three, when you tend to your team and you play the game and you actually pay attention to what's going on, it makes it fun for everybody else. And that's really what this is all about. It's just fun. And so we're going to encourage you this week to check your lineups, make sure that you've got players that are playing in the game. We got games tonight, right? So it starts now. It's Thursday, Thursday night football, Color Rush. And so we want to make sure that you guys check your lineups. You got players that aren't on bye on your roster. Make sure that injured players are, drop them from your roster if they're out or if they're on injured reserve. Couple key observations: C.J. Anderson, he's out with a knee injury, so make sure if you got him, make sure you know what you're going to do with him. Russell Wilson moved to the questionable list this week. We're heading to New Orleans to watch the Seahawks play, so I'm hoping that that's just a administrative need and not an actual questionable on his play. But all that said, check out your teams. Make sure you're ready to go this week. I want to remind you that the Wanderlust, myself, is playing the Elite Flacco Dragons. The Gridiron Gang is playing the Goon Squad. The Rutland Rattlers are up against the Cattlemen. My Mom is up against the Death Punchies. Jerry Jones, as a joke, is playing the Fiery Serpents. And the KJ Bible Believers are playing Gary's team. So know who you're up against. Don't throw in the towel. There's plenty of games to be played. Anything can happen. And let's continue to have a good time.